Welcome back to another video. No, yeah, Obsession, obviously. No one really watches these, but I'm gonna do them because, well, why not? I also wanted to do these because I feel like it's good to have rants, yeah, obsessions, whatever you want to call them sometimes. Of course, not all the time. I'll be doing more Iron Strike videos. I think I'll post one later too. But this is besides the point. So, I just got done watching the greatest game of this year. No, not Silksong. But I mean, I haven't really. I'm not a Hollow Knight fan. Like, I heard Hollow Knight's good. I've only played like an hour of it. I got completely confused and I don't know where to go. I don't have it currently, but I know Silksong. I have to respect the amount of sales that it had, and that it broke the Nintendo eShop and the PlayStation Shop. Probably also broke Steam too. Whatever. But Dispatch. I have to talk about Dispatch because that last episode, well, episode 5 and 6, as of this recording, were fire episodes. Probably the peak. I know peakest is not a word, but like it's it's one of the best games I've ever seen. At least this year. Like I know it's not like the greatest game of all time, but it has the potential to be the greatest game of the decade, of the full 2020, you know? But that's up to the other remaining 5 to 4 years of this current decade. But still, though, Dispatch is one of a kind. I genuinely love it. So if you haven't already known, Dispatch is a new game that came out like a month ago. But it's like a superhero type game, but it's raunchy. That's kind of the word for it. Or it's not like for children. It's more of like the adult side. But they do a really good job. And my favorite part of like just like how do I explain this? I guess my favorite thing about like the behind the scenes, yeah, behind the scenes is that you got Jacksepticeye, aka Sean, and you got Moist Critical, aka Charles, working on this. Like, and it really is funny though that like, and not I'm not being rude, but like for most of the scenes that Charlie plays as Sonar, although I haven't really seen uh Sonar after he got cut, well after that like where you had to choose between cutting Sonar or cutting Coop. Well, because I'm watching Jacksepticeye's playthrough. Sorry about that. But I don't know about like all the other lines, and I could watch videos, which I probably will do soon here. But yeah. Was it on? Oh yeah, every voice actor in that game did a really great job. And no, it's not over yet. We still have 1 week left before they finish the final 2 episodes, and man, is it cooking! Cause my boy Chase, I hope that Chase is alive. If he's dead, then we do Robert. We do not know. Also, if you didn't know, the main character who is Mega Man slash Robert Robertson is played by Aaron Paul, aka Jesse Pinkman, aka The Goat. Anyways, though, I love this game. I really do. I have not played it. I've only just seen Sean, aka Jacksepticeye, play this. But man, this game is something special. And I mean special too. Because it doesn't matter who you are, you're going to go crazy for a certain part. All of the y'all weirdos out there are going to be grateful for the start of episode 4. I'm not even going to talk about that. I'll just have that you look for yourself. Because, bro, that game was crazy. But anyways, Yeah, I really like Dispatch. People did a really great job with it. Also, it's interesting to know that you don't necessarily hear Young Gravy in the Golem, whatever you pronounce, um, the guy's name. But dude, I feel like Young Gravy does like the best. I know I'm not being like, suggestive. No, so subjective. That's the word. Subjective. When it comes to like who's the best voice actor of this thing. No. The reason why I say Young Gravy is the best, not because all of them are trash. No. All of them do such an amazing job of the story, but Young Gravy is interesting though because you wouldn't hear his voice in Golem. You wouldn't hear his voice in Golem. So to kind of look it up, or of course look at the credits and be like, oh yeah, that is Young Gravy. And if those who don't know, Young Gravy is a white rapper, kind of like he raps it like funny, like kind of like yeah, like BB No Money. He's pretty much like I think Young Gravy did music before Baby No Money, but they have collabed on like 2 songs. I'm not sure. I'm not like a hugest fan of both of them. I just know of both of them. But man, Dispatch is such a great game. But you know what? Screw it. This is a give me your prediction video. I have decided that just now. This is give me your prediction. Yeah, it has to be either Silksong or Dispatch. I do not know of any games currently coming out in the future, but sure about that. But yeah, Dispatch or Silksong. They're definitely contenders for Game of the Year. Although there is Honoring Night Rain, but that didn't really get too popular. Plus, Jacksepticeye never played it for the channel at least, and I wanted to see how it is, and I don't have it. I want to have it, but I can't. When I get a job, I probably will. But that's pretty much it for the Dispatch rant. But for the Game of the Year, I don't know. We'll have to see whatever happens at the end of the year. Or there's like some crazy big conclusion with Dispatch where it will literally make it the Game of the Year. But again, I don't know. Theories. Let's talk theories for a second. So the biggest theory that I can think of that may be true is that Invisigal probably did work with Shroud and place the bomb on Mega Man's suit before she joined Z Team. But someone from the Z Team works with Shroud now. And if you haven't seen it, yes, these are 100% going to be spoilers for what happened in episode 6, which kind of aired in... I'm trying to calculate the hours right now. Basically today. It was 9 a.m. today, I think. I don't know. Maybe 9 a.m. his time. Well, Jacksepticeye's time. I'm not sure. But if you don't already know, please go watch someone else's video about things you don't get spoilers. These are 100% spoiler warnings right now. But yes. All right. But the person who may work for Shroud might be Blonde Blazer, but I don't know. Because all of them seem to kind of hide it well if they are working for Shroud, but I guess we'll just have to see in the 7th and 8th episode, because, bro, this is legitimately gold. This is legit gold. Dispatch is peak cinema. Literally cinema. Because you can have, it also has a setting for cinematic setting where you don't have to, like, be interactive with it or whatever. But, dude, it is peak. Speaking about gaming, companies have gotten really greedy recently, so it is a really good refresher with games like Silksong and Dispatch, where you kind of work as like an independent developers, and somehow they just get lucky and sales go boom, and it becomes a popular game. It becomes a big trendy game that will be trendy for probably full months, so until like December, and then it'll slowly die down. I think. I don't know. That didn't happen with K-pop Demon Hunters. So K-pop Demon Hunters. I know I'm getting very off track at the moment, but that movie was trending for at least 2 months. June, July, August. It trended for a very long time. Is it still trending now? I wouldn't think so. But oh my gosh. Maybe, whatever. But yeah. That's pretty much what I'm talking about is how Dispatch is a glorious game that people should play. It's only $30. It's only $30. Oh yeah. Never mind about leaving this video. Yeah. I like AAA studios like Nintendo. Other companies like Nintendo are getting pretty greedy with the video game prices. Hell, GTA 6 might cost $100. Yeah, I wouldn't even get it. Like, I'm not gonna get it in the first place. I don't really care for GTA games. That's just me. But yeah, no. $100 is just way too much for a video game. You could literally like go out to eat at least 2 or 3 times, and that could even be under $100. They're getting way too greedy nowadays. Video game companies, not all of them, but like the big AAA ones are pretty greedy with how much money they cost per game. Do I love Nintendo? Yes, but I'm not like a fully fledged like defend it, not like ride or die fan of Nintendo. I understand. I know Nintendo has done some questionable things with their budget, not budget, with like their greed on getting us to pay like games, overpriced games. Because here's the thing: Nintendo makes good games, yes, but they're just good games. Maybe except for Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom was by far the greatest greatest Zelda game of this decade. Breath of the Wild came out 2018, pretty sure. And if funny enough, I'm pretty sure my brother wanted me to get Breath of the Wild. Or was it a VR? No, it was Breath of the Wild. I don't know how I remember that, but I have a weird memory. Anyways, yes. I know I went in a completely different direction from what I've intended this to be, but there's not really too much games at the moment that are like big. I suppose you can say Hades 2, but I haven't played that yet, and I do kind of want to get that for the Switch too, but I'm not. I can be patient for it to be slightly cheaper so I can get it. I know it's probably looking like $30 or $40, but yes, also. But then most like actual Nintendo games are probably $60 or $70. I hate myself for doing that. Why did I do that? All these memes nowadays. What's in the obsession? I can just go briefly into it today. I kind of don't like most of the things that have gotten viral nowadays. I hate Steel Brainrot. I hate Girl Garden. I hate 99 Nights in the Forest. What else do I hate? Oh yeah, 6, 7. Like, shut up. Literally, the little Timmies out there should just be quiet. I don't like it. The only thing I like modern language, modern slang, is the word clanker, because it's so funny. Plus, robots are not humans, so you can call them whatever you want. Clanker is just funny. And plus, you can just call any AI clanker. And his feelings wouldn't get mad. You know what I mean? But yeah. That's pretty much it briefly. I do not like it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Like, of course, it's blown up. It's everywhere. You can't escape it. But it's cringe. All of it's cringe. Like, of course, some of the stuff nowadays is not cringe. I could go in and on about, like, how much people are spoiled nowadays. Which generally I might do. I there's a there's a huge majority of people out there that are spoiled when it comes to animation. I'm sitting out there. People are like, oh, if it's not ufotable or mappa, I'm not gonna watch it. Or even Toei. People are like, oh, One Piece is over animated. Would you rather have over animated or under animated? Tell me in the comments. Would you have something that's too animated or under animated, aka PNG look? Now, I love Blue Look. I admit that the anime is kind of bad reputation for its PNG slideshow animation, but people just don't people don't want to see a story anymore. They just want good animation. And I know it's maybe a corny thing to say, but my motto is, if you don't like it, do it yourself. Might get a lot of hate in the comments, but still, like, if you don't like One Frame Man, season 3, if you don't like certain things, just do it yourself. Now, I don't typically hate a lot of things that are being produced in the media, but I find a certain show that just got season 2 pretty cringy. It's called Hazbin Hotel. I don't just don't watch it. It's cringe. Hazbin Hotel is cringe. Same with Follow the Boss. Like, Vipsy Pop stuff, cringe. Absolute cringe. They can comment on videos what the hell they want. Or just cringe. That's pretty much it for my parents don't know what the phrase glazing means. But I guess this totally came from me obsessing over Dispatch to absolutely hating on modern media. And hey, if you like seeing more of that, please like and subscribe. Please subscribe. I'm desperate. No, I'm not desperate. I'm not doing it for the subscribers. I'm not doing it for the views. I'm just doing it because this thing is funny and it's fun. I love doing it. Even if I'm not recording daily, whatever. See you in the next video. Bye bye.